Namaskar, I am Dr. Sonali Naik. Today we are going to read the 14th chapter from Gajanan Vijay Granth. Before that, let us do a meditation. Sit quietly, close your eyes, take deep breaths. Concentrate your attention between the two eyebrows on the Adhyay chakra. See in your mind's eye. You are sitting at a very beautiful and a peaceful place. It is a seashore. You are very happy, very peaceful. A cool breeze is blowing. You can hear the beautiful sound of the waves. You are meditating upon Lord Rama. Lord Rama is standing in front of you. Seeing him, you are filled with happiness and peace. You bow to him. Lord Rama has given you his blessings of health and happiness. The protective cover of Lord Rama's blessing stays with you all your life. Inside this protective cover, you are forever happy, forever guided, forever prospered, forever protected, forever loved. Because of this, your life is full of enthusiasm and happiness. Give thanks. Slowly open your eyes. Jai Gajanan, Shri Ganeshaya Nama. Shri Ram, son of Kausalya, crown of the Raghu dynasty. Sitapati, have compassion on me. I am just a child. You liberated Ratika, also rescued Ahalya, trapped a stone, and made Shabri happy by visiting her home. Son of Dashrath, you renounced the crown to protect your devotees from being mowed down. Monkeys got strength from your blessings to assist you in your righteous battle. O killer of Ravana, the demon, your name made stones float in the ocean. You installed on the throne devotee Bibhishan. Those who submit to you get rid of all tribulations. Please remember to protect this writer. How can a child escape away from the mother? Your divinity encompasses all the three, Father, Mother, and Guru. You are Kalpataru, the tree fulfilling all desires. You are the Almighty, so protect me in this strife and guide me through this ocean of life. A Brahmin named Bandhu Tatya lived in Mehekar. He was a pious man of generous nature. In this business called existence, there are ups and downs every instant. Even then, one trades with persistence and gets completely entangled in affection. Bandhu Tatya hosted many our guests and looked personally to their comforts. This went on and on until all his money was gone. He borrowed some from money lenders by mortgaging his house and gardens. With his debts towering tall, he felt ashamed and avoided all. He even sold his utensils until he was left with nothing, even as he suffered penury. The creditors chased him for money. He couldn't afford even 2 square meals. His wife and offspring insulted him a great deal. Because of such poor credit rating, no one would any more lend him money. He became frustrated with his life and started thinking of committing suicide. No one respects a penniless man. Sweet home turns into a sorrowful den. This is the way of this world, insane. Bandhu Tatya thought of jumping into a well, but if someone saw and pulled him out, he thought he may be charged for attempting suicide. So he decided to go to Himalaya heights to kill himself and avoid charge of suicide. He left with a loincloth and ash made all over his body to hide his identity. People of high society are afraid of public condemnation. Bandhu Tatya said in his mind, "Oh God, why are you so much displeased with me? I lived a life full of faith in thee. Scriptures say that even a beggar becomes wealthy with your grace, O Almighty. My present experience is something else. It makes me think of poets as insane. who have described you as full of grace and benefactor of the oppressed. O divinity, I owe this life to thee. If I die, the blame will be all on you, Almighty. Please save yourself from this indignity. Saying thus, Bandutatya went to the railway counter to purchase a ticket. A one Brahmin approached him with a suggestion. Don't buy a ticket to Haridwar station. First go and bow down to a saint called Sri Gajanan. Before you proceed to Haridwar, go and meet him at Shega. Don't take such hasty steps, may because of momentary frustration. Know that a glimpse of the saint will positively bring you a solution. Bandu Tatya was confused, fearing he would be recognized. He was shy of asking the person's name and identity, nor did he know this personality. However, he decided to go to Shegaon and pay respects to Gajan Maharaj. He went and bowed down to the saint, whereupon the saint laughed and said, Why do you go to Himalayas to end your life? No one should kill himself nor lose hope. None should stop trying to get desired things. If you commit suicide due to the problems in life, you'll be born again to undergo suffering. Avoid by avoided by you in this span of living. So don't rush to Himalaya to drown in the Ganges. Instead, go home immediately to end your stress. Have you recognized the Brahmin who met you at the railway station? Go back and don't stay a moment further. There is a shrine of God Masoba in your garden. Go there alone at midnight and dig 3 feet deep under the acacia tree. The tree is on the east of the deity. There you will find money aplenty. Square off your creditors and keep the rest for yourself. Don't leave your life and children. Forget this false idea of renunciation. Hearing this, Bandhu returned to Khirda, his town. At midnight, he went on his own. The cassia tree was as advised. He found a copper pot covered with a lid. When he opened the lid, he found 400 gold coins in it. He lifted it and danced again and again, chanting, Jai Gajan, Jai Gajan. He paid off the creditors and repaid the mortgage on his house, and by the grace of Sri Gajanan, he set right all his affairs and was very happy once again. It was like a nectar to a patient on deathbed or a life-saving boat to a drowning maid. Bandu Tatya was in a similar state. All adversity was erased from his fate. He came to Shiga and spent on charity. He bowed down to the sick, who said with authority, Why do you bow down to him? Why not to God who got you all this? Now wake up and be clever. Be judicious in spending money hereafter. It is better not to be over liberal. People come to you in your good days, but God is with you always. Pray to him. He will never neglect you. Hearing this, Bandutatya bowed down to the saint and returned to his village. New moon on a Monday called Somvati Amavasya is an auspicious day. Much has been said about this in the holy texts. Bathing in the river Narmada brings devotees all bliss. It brings good luck and affluence. Everyone knows of this influence. People of Shiga were too aware and planned a visit to Narmada river. Among them was Martanda Patil, Bankatlal, Maruti Chandrabhan, and Bajranglal. They all decided to go to Omkareshwar. They thought of Maharaj comes, it would better. They approached him and requested him to accompany, saying that his presence would avert any calamity. They pleaded with Maharaj to come concede to their request, whereupon Maharaj said, Holy Narmada is always with me here. There is no need to go to Omkareshwar. I'll have my Narmada bath here in Shega. You may all proceed to the river. A famous king, Mandhata, had ruled Omkareshwar. Sri Shankaracharya took his vows of renunciation before starting religious missions there, if of liberating people from worldly, mundane affairs. So you proceed and meet the river. Don't force me to go there. I need not undergo such rituals. They did not listen to him and bowing down, pressed their request again and Maharaj said, You are hypocrites. The well water here contains Narmada's might. If I go there, Narmada will feel it a slight. So, in your interest, leave me alone. Please go on your own. Believe me, it is in your own interest. To which Maruti and Chandraban said that without you, they would abandon the trip. Maharaj then warned them they should not blame him if something bad happens by his accompanying them. Thus they all came to Omkareshwar from Somati. It was a big gathering there. Men and women were thronging the banks of the river. Some were taking a group select, some other chanting hymns from the script. Some carried flowers to the temple to offer them to the idol. Many others were eating sweets. Groups of religious singers came in scores. Some offered to God Abhishek, a religious shower. At that pleasant, at that pleasant place, Omkareshwar Maharaj sat in Padmasan pose by the river. The four devotees accompanying him went to the temple for the darshan. On their way back, they suggested this road journey was unsafe as it was congested. They thought that the bullocks of their cart were undependable and suggested that they go back by a boat on the river. Maharaj said, do what you like. They had a small boat of choice. Him. They all boarded the boat in action. In their journey back to Kerighat station, the boat rested on a rock on the way, and a plank at the bottom was washed away. Recognizing the risk, the boatmen jumped into the river to save their lives. The pilgrims were scared. Maharaj sat nonchalantly, chanting his favorite hymn. Others were perturbed, their hearts throbbed with fright. With folded hands, they prayed to Maharaj, we are guilty of disobedience from the start. As a result, Goddess Namrata is angry and is punishing by which by trying to drown us. O saint, hereafter we will obey every word of yours, as if it is directed by the Vedas. Sleep, please save us from this danger and take us back to Shega unhurt. By this time, half the boat was underwater while they were engaged in the prayer. Onlookers who gauged the situation said, for these five, the end is near. Don't get scared, said the saint. River Narmada will not harm you in vain. Thus saying, the saint sang praises to the river goddess Narmada, which goes like this: O sacred Narmada Devi, destroyer of all things inauspicious and evil, pardon our failures with your benevolence. Water receded in the boat. That very instant, the hole at the bottom of the boat was sealed by the hands of goddess Narmada, and she came dressed as a fisherwoman, was wet up to her waist and had curly hair. When the boat reached the bank, everyone looked at the broken plank. It was completely sealed and intact. They all surprised at that. Oh, kind lady, they said, tell us who you are. You have saved us from disaster wizard. Now change your clothes, and they are all wet. For you here we have a dry set. Narmada said, I am a daughter of Omkar, the fisherman. My name is Narmada. For wet clothes, I don't care. I'll always remain wet. My form is water. I like it best. Saying thus, she bowed down to the saint, disappearing like a lightning in moment. Looking at that, all the four persons were delighted. They were spellbound to see the saint's authority. Where Narmada came for the glimpse of the saint, even then, Bankat asked Maharaj as to who she was. She has already told you her name, the fisherman of this Omkareshwar of fame. She said her form is water. She is actually saying the river, do not harbor any doubts about her. She helps her devotees in times of danger. Say Jai to her in her honor. Hearing this, Pankaj and the three prostrated before Maharaj and narrated the incident at Sheikh. Once Sadashiv Ranganath Vanavade, along with his friend, came to Shiga for the darshan of Sri Janmar. He was called Tatya and was a disciple of Chitrakoot Sri Madhavnath Maharaj, who had mastered the art of yoga and had a large following in Malwa. Sadashiv entered the room of Maharaj. Maharaj was taking his meals when he saw Sadashiv, Sri Madhavnath Maharaj. Saints knew each other know each other without meeting. Bring those disciples of Srinath to me. Their Guruji just went away after taking meals with me. Being children of his brother, he gave them a traditional reception. He gave Sadashiv 2 leaves of betel for Srinath and asked to say a message without altering the form. We had a meal together, but you forgot your pan here. Say, we have now brought it for you. Vanavale returned to the hut. 2 leaves of betel. He narrated to Sri Madhavan Nath his conversation in detail, asked him whether he has really gone for a meal to Shega. Sri Madhavnath said, what Sri Gajan said is true. He is remembering me at the time of is our meeting. We meet each other like this quite frequently. Do not have any doubt about it. Remembering each other is our meeting. Though we have different bodies, our life breath is the same. This subject is very deep. You may require time to understand it. It is good that you brought the plan and forget it. I forgot that. Sri Manath crushed and ate the pan. He gave a part of the to Vanavade as prasad. Sri Jnaneshwar Maharaj in his Changdev Pasashti has described in details how saints meet. One should understand this manner of meeting. It is interesting that yogis meet each other from any place, though they are not near. Sheikh Muhammad was in Sri Gunda and Saint Tukaram was in Delhi. When the pandal of Kirtan caught fire, Sheikh extinguished it from a distance, though Gunda was far from there. This coincidence of events is narrated by Mahipati. In Bhakti Vijay about saints all over. Shri Manik Prabhu saved Patil's son from drowning in the well, reaching Hali village. Only yogis can perform such miracles. Yoga is more powerful than anything else. Learn yoga to serve the nation sincerely. May affectionate devotees with all faith listen to strict treatise for prosperity, health, and wealth.